Welcome to Married to Movies. Industry insiders John Russell and Tracy Kring live and work happily in cinematrimony. They're sharing behind-the-scenes adventures of writing, producing, and appreciating films.
Good morning, babe.
Good morning, babe.
What's up?
What's up? Tracy's over this. She doesn't even want to do this show today.
Why do you say that every show? That's not true.
Well, yeah, but
it's a general malaise of life. Has nothing to do with what I'm doing. It has to do with me.
I'm not sure malaise is correct. I believe it's malaise. Yes, malaise.
Malaise.
Yeah, malaise is not. We don't call it menez. I want some menez on my sandwich.
A French word. Doesn't it feel like it should be a French word?
It does.
Said more interestingly. I noticed there's something missing in your shot over there, about the size of an iPad.
Oh!
I noticed
a
that.
Moment of silence for the iPad.
Yeah. How many scripts have you?
There was no actual
iPad?
moment of silence. There was no moment of silence.
No.
You're very disrespectful. Yes, I lost my iPad. It happened. I also
my iPad.
I
have to correct that. It was my iPad. It was mine.
It was a communal property.
No, sir.
iPad.
It was given to me for my birthday.
Oh.
That makes it my iPad.
Oh wow, that makes it worse. I'm sorry.
I was allowing you to use it because it was a very handy tool.
It was a handy tool
for
yes.
you to be able to look at things
and
that were bigger than your phone.
Yeah, and we used it for the show, and we would look at. See our agenda and that type of thing. But yes.
So today we have no agenda because we have no iPad.
Yes. Yeah. We're free
see the ripple effect?
It all starts with I got fired. that is the ultimate. Actually, it didn't start with that. The conclusion was I got fired. Not because I lost the iPad, but I got fired and I lost the iPad. So that's what we call adding insult to injury.
I just have a qualifying question here.
Yes.
How many times have you been fired?
What, in my life?
Yeah.
As many stars as there are in the sky.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I was working as an assistant director on a project, and everything seemed to be going good for like 3 days. I had 2 more days left. And
on the third day, you lost the iPad.
Yes, on the third day, I lost the iPad because there was a lot of confusion and craziness, and there was a whole story of like I was moving furniture, and so I left my bag outside, and it was a whole thing. By the way, I should not have been moving that furniture, but the ripple effect, as we will say.
The person who rented the production, the location, they got there and hated where all the furniture was. So
they said that it wasn't supposed to be there.
So they moved it according to the pictures they had agreed to rent the place on.
And then they decided they would leave it that way.
As penalty for them not having it the way it should have been.
Just really, really stupid.
Well, this is the deal. If you go into a space as a filmmaker or an Airbnb or whatever,
right,
and it doesn't matter how things are when you show up, if you move shit, you put
return
it back.
You return it. That's the whole thing. So if you get in your head, oh, this is not the way that things are supposed to be, and I'm going to be punitive, and I'm going to show them. You're just an asshole.
Well,
that's all it was.
I'm sure they have photos of how things were. I'm sure
they
have photos of how things were that you didn't put back.
Right.
And they can be punitive.
Right.
It's just stupid.
I had to remove a cement coffee table. It was made of cement. It was me and another guy. We had to move it. Just the two of us. It was crazy heavy.
Oh, no.
So anyway, just as a result of sort of that chaos, and that's sometimes what happens to me, and I'm assuming to other people too, when you get sort of involved in the tornado of somebody else's chaos, then you sort of lose track of your own personal space and the things that you've got going on.
That's not accurate. It's not anyone's. It's not other people that are to blame here. It's you just have a difficult time with tasks coming at you,
right?
And still being able to maintain whatever it was you were doing or whatever is important or something. I mean,
yes.
I'm sure it's probably ADHD something.
Sure. Probably is. Yeah, it probably is. So anyway, I lost my iPad. Now, somebody might say, well, why don't you just put your Find My on there?
We did.
We did. We did. And we found where the iPad said it was, which was at somebody else's random townhouse.
In Harlem, yeah.
Yes, but...
You knocked on doors.
I knocked on doors. I left a note, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Why was I fired? Because I said that I was fired, and I never said why I was fired. And what I was told was I didn't get people out of the way. Like, people were like busy, and sometimes they were loud. And he said, I never heard you moving people around.
Did he ever ask you to move people or tell you that people were in the way?
He said one time that it was a little loud.
No, I didn't ask that question, though.
Okay.
I said, did he ever say, hey, could you get people to move out of this room or move out of here or clear the background?
No.
I mean,
no.
It's all, you would know if people are in the background. It's not that.
No, it wasn't that.
People have to have somewhere to be.
He just was this, he was a new director. He had been a cinematographer before this. This was like his first directing project. And I think he got sort of in his head, or maybe he had worked with other directors, that directors like live in this like bubble. So I was fired.
Well,
you can tell I'm all broken up about it.
He was also the DP.
Yes.
So that's not smart.
You don't think it's smart to be the DP on your first time directing a project?
You know what? Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no to first time and DP. Hell no also to being a director and a DP. Because this is the problem.
Okay.
It's when...
This is a hot take because there are director DPs.
A DP has actually a lot of responsibilities that we don't get credit for, of course.
True.
People just think we show up and hold a camera.
No.
That's not all.
No.
And we're also, getting other teams going.
Yes. I see them. I mean, it is in the name, director of photography.
Yeah, we're directing.
You're another director on set.
The main problem is once you're shooting, you don't watch it.
Interesting.
You don't watch shit.
Okay.
Okay? You can't.
Right.
Because you're constantly calculating. You're just like
true.
Calculating. Is that working? Is that headroom? Was that in focus?
Right.
If the set had been run shabbily or inefficiently,
right.
You could not have left an hour and a half early.
It's true.
Day 2 and day 3.
This is true. This is true.
They got everything. You even caught some things on the shot list that they had forgotten.
I did.
You covered their ass.
I did, yeah.
And you could not have left set an hour and a half early if things had been done poorly.
Right.
So I'll say that in your defense. People come up at the end of a project and say, oh my God, this was like so...
Well, I appreciate that.
Comfortable, so safe.
I appreciate that.
Fun.
That actually happened on set. The actor was talking about how he had worked on several other projects in the same vein. And he had said that this was a very peaceful set. And I thought, wow, that's a great compliment. I really appreciate that. Speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, because I brought her up before, I want you to look at a text that I sent you. Can you look at a text I sent you on the computer? It's called Tears. And I want you to read out loud the lyrics and tell me what you think of them.
I get wet at the thought of you being a responsible guy. Treating me like you're supposed to do. Tears run down my thighs. Is this a setup?
No, it's not a setup. That's the song.
A little initiative can go a very long, long way. Baby, do the dishes. I'll give you what you want. A little communication. Yes, that's my ideal foreplay. Assemble a chair from IKEA. I'm like, I get wet at the thought of you.
Okay. So you get the idea.
And then there's a later on dance break. So responsible. Oh.
So I wanted you to read that blindly and give me your thoughts.
No, I like it. I don't know if I would like the song.
No, yeah.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
Because if that's what it takes to reinforce for men that they should act like human beings, then fine.
But I think that
it turns girls on because
but I think it goes beyond that. I think it's basically saying that you're such a lame piece of shit that just by you being halfway okay, I literally am, the Amazon rainforest.
Well, I think men have reinforced for themselves the idea that good guys finish last,
mm-hmm.
and that women want bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
So no, this is saying, we want good guys. Yeah, we want good guys.
Yeah, and also, it kind of puts the onus back on them. Maybe you could be, a little bit better instead of thinking just by being a good guy you deserve love. Maybe you could be a little bit better, beyond just assembling IKEA furniture and doing the dishes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that to me, that's the minimum. There was a time, certainly, in our lives, in our domestic lives, that I don't think it was a male-female thing, but
mm-hmm.
you were a slob who did nothing.
This is true. Yeah, I was. I don't think it had nothing to do with misogyny.
No,
it had nothing to do with I thought
roles.
Women should have been done.
No, it wasn't like I was supposed to do it.
It was just me.
You just did not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And you didn't give a fuck if I gave a fuck.
Well,
and you actually would get mad at me for giving a fuck.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes there would be a situation where you would start cleaning and I would get mad at you because I felt like you were cleaning out of sort of a spite that I wasn't cleaning.
But you didn't clean.
No, exactly.
And you started out really bad at it.
Well, okay.
Really bad.
Okay.
I mean, bad.
You really, do you want to continue with the really bads?
But like yesterday, you cleaned the house.
I did. Because we have people coming over.
Maybe.
I think
or
sometimes.
Maybe I just wanted the house.
Yes, exactly. I think sometimes you act like people are coming over.
It was funny because I was like, well, my friend, blank is coming over. But you were like, who?
Yeah,
I've never heard of this person.
Yeah, well, their name is blank. I mean, how would you know? But yeah.
And I was like, no, I've been friends with her for like 2 years, dude.
Yeah, sure.
And you were like, why have I never heard of this person?
Yeah. We got a DVD player.
Oh, yeah. It was so cool. So when I was at my friend's place helping out with all of the kids and the new baby and stuff.
Yes.
I was talking to her. We were looking for something. She said, well, have you seen Twisters? I was like, of course I have. And it was on. So we started watching it. And I was telling her just about how it's really annoying. Twisters like my favorite film. We all know this. And it comes on and off of streaming.
So did she ask you if you'd seen Twisters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then that
and that
we
led
were comparing
to
Twister
is your favorite film.
And I was telling her about my idea that Joe should have been the professor that gave her the dot,
So the way that Twisters should have tied in better.
Yeah,
to
it could have been like, yeah. So then I was like, it's really annoying to chase Twister around on streaming. Might be
sometimes it'll be free. Sometimes it'll cost. Sometimes,
and I don't buy digital media. Like I'll rent it, that's fine, but I'm not going to buy it. Okay, like let's say there was XYZ company, and you could buy movies, and they would store them on their platform. Well, they go bankrupt.
Right.
Their site, their app is gone.
Right.
And all the digital media you bought is gone.
I was looking around this week for that version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's just called Body Snatchers, by the way, which I discovered.
Which one?
The one where they're at the Army base.
The Army base.
The Army base one with Dominique Swain. And
no, that's not Dominique Swain.
It's not Dominique Swain?
Is it?
I thought it was Dominique Swain. I don't know. It may not be Dominique Swain. It's Forrest Whitaker definitely is in it though.
Krista Allen or something?
No, it's not Krista Allen. Definitely not Krista Allen, babe. Oh wait, are you gonna look it up? Are you gonna look? Tracy's looking it up.
It's called Body Snatchers.
It's just called Body Snatchers. I was looking around for that version of the movie because I think we're like the only people that really.
Oh, it's Gabrielle Arnois.
Oh, it's Gabrielle Arnois. Oh yeah, but she's definitely not Dominique Swain. You're right, and we really like that version.
I like
of the
that
film.
one.
Yeah, that version of the movie is really
Meg
cool.
Tilly.
Yeah, Meg Tilly.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool people in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't find it. I couldn't find it on any streaming services. I couldn't.
Do we have it on
DVD? No, we don't. We don't have it on DVD.
My friend, because I was telling her about not ever being able.
You never actually got to that part of the. No. Okay.
She surprised me with a thank you gift of a DVD player.
You know, sometimes listening to our stories are like watching Quentin Tarantino movies.
No,
they're just they're like out of sequence, and you have to figure out exactly what did happen to the bride. Having a DVD player is very cool, except when you're just looking through your DVDs. We looked yesterday for something.
No, here's the problem. It's the exact same as scrolling through streaming services.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the DVDs that we have, maybe all of them almost, our friend Josh gave us.
Our listener.
And he has very great movie taste.
He does.
That aligns with a lot of our taste.
Absolutely. But
so,
yeah,
recently, I was like making fun of your brother, because he had like 20 years ago borrowed the DVD Dogfight from me.
Yes.
And this is also the
River
thing.
Phoenix.
There are movies that cannot, will not ever stream.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a movie that would never streaming. Yeah. Are you excited about the Jeremy Allen White movie where he is playing Springsteen?
Oh yeah,
talking
I am.
about
he
talking
looks
about
a lot like
Nebraska.
Him. I am a Springsteen fan, and you don't give a shit.
Okay, here's the thing. I think we need to redefine what you think of as a fan, because you may like one or two songs, but does that really make you a fan? Do you like the band? I give you, for example, the Smiths.
Yes.
I gave you the Smiths. How Soon Is Now comes on, boom, everything stops, turn it up, we're all in. I am the sun and the air. I mean, it's great. Okay, but do you want to hear any more Smith songs?
If
you would choose to always listen to How Soon Is Now. Most Bruce Springsteen songs would come on, especially if it's like before the 80s, like Born in the USA, type Bruce Springsteen. I would absolutely listen to them. But I would say I am a Bruce Springsteen fan.
I wouldn't.
More than you would say.
I wouldn't, because anytime I put on a Springsteen song, you're like, nope.
No, that's not true. That's because the songs that you're putting on are like that one about baseball or whatever. Glory Days. Oh God, the sound of that synthesizer in Glory Days just grinds my teeth.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh my God. So bad. That is hell to me. It's the sound of that synthesizer over and over again.
Okay. I didn't know this.
Yes, that's bad.
I saw a TikTok recently talking about I think it was on a podcast with somebody famous. I can't remember. It's that comedian dude, that heavyset comedian dude.
Okay.
Has a really great wife. He does like very unhealthy things.
Bert Kreischer.
I guess that sounds right. So they were talking about fossil fuels. Right?
Okay.
And like oil. It confused me why they were talking about this. Like where oil comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. Oil-is-dinosaurs.
Oil-is-dinosaurs.
Oil-is-dinosaurs. Yes. And you were not aware of that.
No, I was not.
You were not aware of that. Thank you, Tennessee, for an amazing education. Thank you so much, Tennessee.
No, but not in the way that you think. Because oil is not dinosaurs.
Oil is dinosaurs.
It is not dinosaurs.
It is. Dinosaurs are broken down and it creates
so everywhere.
oil.
So explain to me how there's so much oil or whatever in like Saudi
because
Arabia.
there were so many goddamn dinosaurs. They're so fucking big, babe. Oil is dinosaurs. I don't know if that's all oil is. I believe coal is dinosaurs too. Everything's dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Just reading very quick. No, oil does not come from dinosaur fossils. It is formed from the remains of marine organisms like algae, plankton, bacteria, which were buried in low oxygen environments such as ancient shallow seas over millions of years. Pressure and heat from overlying sediment transforms these into crude oil we use today. Dinosaurs. With the term fossil fuel being a misnomer that
fossils
incorrectly links oil to dinosaurs.
I would rather believe that oil are dinosaurs.
Oh, look, that's how we struck oil. We found a dead dinosaur in the ground.
Yes. Wait a second.
No, you told me about this.
I told you about, yes, I told you. Well, that's in the movie. It's in the movie Gandhi.
Oh, well, what was it?
Okay.
I don't remember watching Gandhi. It was like at school years ago.
Yeah. Well, Ben Kingsley, amazing movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I know about Gandhi, I know from watching the movie Gandhi. So
okay,
you have to assume that some of it is true and some of it is not true. I don't know.
Okay.
But in the movie, because Gandhi is a proponent for nonviolent resistance,
right?
One of the things in the movie is that to the British who are in charge of India outlaw the making of salt. Like the only salt that will be made will be British salt.
Well, how do you make salt though?
It has something to do with going to the ocean and like beating it or something. I don't know exactly.
Wait.
I don't know
how are you making salt?
I don't know how you make salt. I'm just saying that in the movie, hundreds of thousands of people trek all the way to the ocean
to beat ocean water into salt,
make salt,
as
a protest,
beat the sand. And
I don't know how it's done. But that was a form of nonviolent protest. That it was illegal to make salt,
and they marched to the ocean.
They all marched to the ocean to make salt. Yes,
you would just take ocean water in like these large beds, and you would evaporate the water.
Yeah, something like that.
Leaving salt.
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
You wouldn't beat water.
I don't know. I'm not saying
beating the salt out of the water.
They were doing something where they were banging it. I don't know what they were doing, but they were making salt, okay? It's a thing that you do. You make salt. So you randomly asked me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You said this is a really important question. You were like going, hey, this is very, very serious.
Oh, I've been meaning to talk to you about it for a long time. I've been meaning to
talk to you about it for a very, very long time. Yeah. Stop what you're doing. Look at me.
Yeah, put your phone down.
Put your phone down.
If someone says to you, I need to speak to you about something very, very important, why would you just keep scrolling?
All right. And you said, what kind of French fry do you like?
Well, this is an issue in our marriage.
Well, I wouldn't say it's an issue.
It could have been if we didn't agree.
What answer would I have given that would have made what kind of French fry do you like an issue?
Wedges.
Oh, yeah. Fuck wedges.
You said wedges? Disgusting.
Mushy.
One of my favorite kind of fries.
You can't even get them. You can't even get them crunchy.
If I'm at a restaurant and they have steak fries, forget about it. I'm getting that.
Oh, okay.
I love motherfucking steak fries.
Steak fries, okay.
You know why? For me, it's all about what's going to catch and deliver ketchup.
Yeah, I don't even think you like fries. I just think you like ketchup.
Yeah, but you have to have the fry for the ketchup to taste right.
Yeah, that's true. My answer.
You said crinkle. Generally,
crinkle. Crinkle. Absolutely. Because crinkle, you can get crunchy.
Yeah.
Okay. You can get a nice crunch
there's a lot
on
of
crinkle.
Surface area.
A lot of surface area to take seasoning, to take ketchup.
My favorite fries are from Checkers. That's my favorite fry.
Okay. Checkers are good fries. They're like seasoned fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of curly fries, but they don't deliver ketchup well. If you're in an area that has a Bojangles, you're very lucky, first of all.
Mr. Bojangles.
And Potatoes.
Potatoes. Oh my God, they're so good.
They're like hash brown rounds.
But they have onion and seasoning on them. They are so good. I had missed out on potatoes until you introduced me to
I was
them.
like, dude, what are you talking about? You've never had potatoes?
And they have the chicken sandwich with the
pimento cheese.
Pimento cheese, please.
Come on. You didn't even like pimento cheese before you met me.
I did not. And I'm still not a big fan of pimento cheese unless it's as a condiment. We tried watching couple of series. We're very much into Dexter right now. I think this is one of the greatest seasons of Dexter.
It's a great season of Dexter.
I mean, every single episode.
This last episode.
Oh my God.
Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage is killing this.
He is having such fun.
He really is.
His character is just so free and funny and crazy, and he is incredible.
He's killing it.
I mean, when you think of the pantheon of Dexter villains, I mean, I've even read the Dexter books, and those are even much, much weirder than the series. They're just having more fun. Dexter's funnier. It's darker. It's there's just kind of a freedom I've never really felt from Dexter. Plus, sometimes some of the other characters on Dexter would get in the way of the goodness. I'm really enjoying Alien Earth.
Well, it took me a little bit to get into that. It was pretty boring. And finally, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be interesting. There's things about it that are getting annoying. I really like is that Timothy Olyphant? Who is that guy?
Yeah, Timothy Olyphant.
Yeah, I really like him. And he's giving me Rutger Hauer vibes.
Oh, absolutely. There's a theory, and it's pretty much supported by fact, by some of the background screens that show that the same companies from Blade Runner are in Alien.
Well, he's giving me those vibes for sure.
Very much. Well, he's got the spiky white hair. I mean, yeah. Alien. And we finished the Institute. Which is the Stephen King series. I felt like there was a little bit of diminishing returns as that went on, but still very, very cool.
Oh, something that we were watching that I'm done.
What are you done with?
That Strange New Worlds Star Trek thing.
Oh, God.
I'm done.
We were big fans. The
first season was really great. Now it's they're doing those hokey ass, this is the musical episode and this is the TV crew comes to the Enterprise episode and
you said something that was
the
so
Switching
funny.
Bodies episode.
You've seen all of the seasons of The West Wing 4 or 5 times.
I've seen the entire series of The West Wing.
Right.
Probably 10 times total.
Right.
First episode to last episode.
Right.
And I have never seen the episode when the documentary film crew comes in.
Never have I watched the documentary film crew episode. I get to that one,
I skip right on over it. Because I hate that shit.
What is it about that shit that you hate so much?
It's
the faux documentary on a show.
It's
it is such a trope. It is such a trope.
It's acting on top of acting on top of acting. I just hate it. I don't think they're ever done well. I hate it. You were watching some of the shittiest movies last night. Oh my God.
I was trying out some things.
What? Oh, and
Rancho Deluxe.
That was interesting. And the Jeff Bridges character in that reminded me of this guy who worked on our film.
Right.
And
Harry Dean Stanton.
Harry Dean Stanton. And also fucking Sam Waterston.
Yeah, Sam Waterston.
Was young in that.
Yeah.
Like before gray hair. Which
Exactly.
is rare
yeah.
to see him.
Yeah, Law and Order. Yeah.
You know, those 70s movies, though, they have a different pace than we're used to now.
There was this one scene of them.
Where they were playing Pong.
And the reflection playing Pong.
And it was like 5 minutes.
It was like a 5-minute oneer, this conversation of them playing Pong.
I was watching the Pong and not really paying attention to what they were saying.
You were like, they're playing some shitty Pong
I was like,
right there.
Shit Pong. You actually had a Pong.
Yeah, I did.
Video game player.
Well, every Pong was everybody's first video game.
We never owned it, though.
Really?
God, you were so poor.
Well, this was in 1978. Yeah, we were very, very poor, but we had Pong. Even the poor could have Pong.
I guess. I'm very disappointed in myself this last week.
Oh,
maybe several days.
You don't
plus.
have to be disappointed in
yourself. I haven't done the things that I need to do or want to do. Mm-hmm. The creative endeavors, like I do not know what is going on with me. I'm just mush inside.
Listen.
I keep stirring around.
I understand.
Looking for something and sifting around, and there's like nothing in there.
It's not true. Okay, it's not true.
Is this what burnout is?
No, it's not. It's not burnout. We've had some disappointments. Okay. And it's like getting your water poured on your fire. And there's just like
But how do I build the fucking fire again?
You go back to doing the things that you know to do.
Even if I'm just sitting there?
You go back to doing the things you know to do. Just the fact that you were making bread again yesterday.
Uh-huh.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
I need to make more bread?
Make more bread.
To make my bagels?
Make your bagels. It's a creative endeavor. It's a thing that brings you back to your happy place.
It's very annoying because even the things that I'm being creative with, I feel like I'm not getting there. So they're also a frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe just starting something completely new would help me have a different perspective instead of like looking at things and seeing stall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like 3 weeks ago, I was like a different person than I am right now. And I liked me 3 weeks ago.
Well, and I like you now. Okay. And I felt it too. Okay. And I feel better now that the house is cleaner. And I feel better that we had some cinnamon rolls. And I feel better.
Burned them.
Well, babe, the cinnamon rolls were fine. That's okay.
I think a hope deferred makes the heart sick. What was I hoping for? I don't even know.
I don't know, babe.
It's hard not to get romantic about movies. Thanks for listening to Married to Movies.